Conference semifinals. It's Game 4, and one that could go down in the books. And tonight, we've got the Indiana Pacers playing against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. Take a look at the Cavaliers. Held down 2-1 in a desperate need of a win. They still haven't, though, Greg, found their groove in this series.
Yeah, they can't go down 3-1. Even with 2 of the last 3 games at home, that'd be a steep hill to climb. They've got to have this one and treat this like a Game 7 tonight.
They need to.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Nembhard with it. Stolen by Garland. Mitchell outside. And another 3 for Cleveland.
And Mitchell is a confident scorer, including from downtown.
And Halliburton's got the ball here for the Pacers. 6-point game. They come into this one following a really disappointing game on Friday.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and, you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything going against you. Very frustrating.
And here is Mobley after Tyrese Halliburton was able to get the triple. Here's Garland, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
To the middle, here's Nembhard. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Mobley. Strus passes to Mitchell. Now, Garland. Pass to Strus. 6 on the shot clock.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Seems like every time, Greg, we see Tyrese Halliburton, he's wearing a big smile on his face.
Talk about a guy who just loves this game. Halliburton is such an enthusiastic player, and that positive attitude really infects his entire team.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. No good. They had a chance to end the run there. Pass to Halliburton. Turner with the screen. Here's Nembhard. Stolen by Garland. Allen outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Exhibiting toughness right there and persistence. Allen might have been fouled on that inside pass.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
All right, fans, it's dance time. Get ready to dance like everyone's watching. Let's see those dance moves. You dance lesson. Get down.
Hunter's checked in for the Cavaliers.
A round of applause. In for the Cavaliers, number 12, DeAndre Hunter.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. And here's Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Halliburton looking around. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And Greg, we know the Pacers have to improve defensively. But where do they start?
Candidly, Kevin, I feel like they're too soft. They're giving up offensive rebounds, cheap fouls. They've got to be tougher mentally and physically, especially on the interior.
Pass to Neesmith. Fires from the wing. And the Pacers can't get it to go. It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. And it's been pretty smooth sailing for him in the playoffs so far. They've only dropped 2 games.
And they're a team that doesn't get rattled, even with all the pressure that comes with postseason basketball. It's a testament to the leadership in that locker room.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Pacers trail by 3. Halliburton passes to Siakam. Indiana moving it around.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Allen against Turner. Back to Nembhard. Just 5 on the clock. Turner with a screen on Garland. And the Pacers can't get it to go. The Cavaliers leading by 3. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Kevin, Rick Carlisle gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. So for much of the brief time I had with him, he was talking about Evan Mobley. He said this kid is not a kid. This is a mature big man who affects all aspects of the game at both ends. But in particular, he's worried about Mobley's defensive presence and his ability to guard every position on the floor. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Siakam hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Siakam's got his second basket.
It's important that Siakam plays with confidence from there. I mean, when he does, the results are often like that one.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night. And the first one drops. So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Toppin, he's checked in for Turner. Walker comes in for Pascal Siakam. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Aaron Neesmith. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Andrew Nembhard. Cleveland also making some changes. Okoro comes in for Mitchell. And it's Ty Jerome in for Garland. Halliburton against Hunter. Fires from deep. And Tyrese Halliburton gets the 3. Halliburton's got 6.
Halliburton showing you a lot of confidence in his three-point stroke. That's something he's worked on.
Allen outside. Pass to Mobley. Here's Jerome. And here is Allen. Shoots over Toppin. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Over in the corner, Mathurin. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jerome passes to Hunter. Here's Jerome. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter. And we're back for more exciting action from the Eastern Conference semifinals. In a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And, guys, they've also done a great job generating offense from their defense, forcing turnovers and making the defense pay for those mistakes.
Now McConnell. No scoring in this one. Here's Toppin. Back to McConnell. Pulls up. Cavaliers with the rebound. Outside, Green. Pass to Mobley. Hunter with it. Green deciding where to go with it. Now, here's Okoro. Here's Mobley. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Toppin.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
And guys, I know there are a lot of questions right now defensively for this team. There's no doubt about that.
And so it's Indiana with it, following the score by Cleveland. And it's Halliburton missing. We play just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Mobley kicks to Okoro. Mobley a screen on Mathurin. Hunter on the wing. Shoots over Walker. Toppin pulls it in.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Mark, when you think of siblings who have played in the NBA, the Lopez brothers, and now the Toppin brothers come to mind.
You can only imagine how cool a feeling that is to be able to play in the NBA with your brother. It's a dream come true for anybody to get to the highest level of pro basketball. And then to have a couple of players from the same family doing it together? Come on, man. Doesn't get any better than that.
And here are the Pacers now. Isaac Okoro missing his last shot. Mathurin passes to Toppin. Walker with a screen for Mathurin. Great D that time from Green.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Okoro. Stolen by Walker. Here's Mathurin, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact, somehow finding a way to get the shot to fall.
The league is attempting, Clark, to minimize flopping. Do you like the technical foul assessment or just that act?
Yeah, I do. I really do, because that way you can get it out of the game. These guys are as big, as strong as any athletes in the world. They shouldn't be falling down as much as they do trying to draw fouls.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Turner's checked in for Walker. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And it's tied up with that one.
Well, you look at the toolkit Mathurin has, coupled with his production and his maturity. Well, he's got a chance to dominate in this league.
Now, here's Hunter. Mobley a screen on Halliburton. Pulls up on the elbow. And Mobley the bucket on the assist by Garland.
Timeout, timeout.
Garland's got his third assist on the night. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Attention fans, now on the court is your hype squad. Get loud, let them hear it. T-shirts, freshly printed, ready to go. Get up on your feet, fans.
Siakam is checked in for the Pacers. Neesmith comes in for Benedict Mathurin. And Cleveland also making a change. Mitchell's checked in. And Halliburton's got the ball here for Indiana. trailing by 2. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Takes the 13-footer. Cavaliers with the rebound. Garland looking it over. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Garland. Now, here's Mitchell. He's covered closely. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Halliburton kicks to Siakam. Turner against Mobley. Pass to Nembhard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Puts up a 3. Indiana again missing. For Cleveland, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Tyrese Halliburton has become the face of the Pacers franchise. He says they've done a great job of allowing me to spread who I am and how I play throughout the organization. Guys and the coaches have adapted to that. Good things are happening. I want us to be the best team in the league. Kevin, he's certainly taking them in the right direction.
David, I'm infatuated with this guy as you are. He does so much at such a young age. Man, the sky's the limit. Here's Mobley. The Pacers making the shot. Drills the three-pointer. Strus has got himself on the board with 3 there.
And they've got to talk to each other on D there. Miscommunication, and now he's able to make them pay.
The Cavaliers leading by 3. 1:19 left to play here in the second quarter. Mitchell passes to Strus. Off target from outside. Pacers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Nembhard, the pass to Halliburton. Siakam outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got 3 assists tonight. Cleveland's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Garland kicks to Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
And boy, when Hunter's aggressive, good things seem to happen for him and his team.
There's 42 seconds left in the first half of the game. Now, here's Nesmith. Halliburton passes to Turner. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Garland kicks to Hunter. On the wing, Mitchell. From 20 feet out. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Mitchell's got 5.
And that's Mitchell at his best. Playing the quarterback on this offense and leaving the D grabbing for air.
Back to Halliburton. Turner finds Nesmith. With 2 seconds left. And Turner with the lay-in. Turner's got it all tied up now for the Pacers.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Hey there, everybody. Halftime of Game 4 upon us, and it's a close game so far for the Indiana Pacers.
They look great on offense. The ball is flying around. Guys are getting open. It's enjoyable to watch.
Especially for those of us who are brought up playing the game this way.
Looking at this series for the Indiana Pacers, so far in this series, they've shown they can get the better of this team. But all tied up at the half, are they getting, a little too overconfident?
If they are, that's a mistake. Never underestimate your opponent, especially in the midst of a playoff series.
I agree. You've got to have that killer instinct at all times. Maybe this is a wake-up call for them to get them back on track.
Close games like this certainly help keep us awake, right, Shaq?
There he is again. He has like,
What
what's it
happened?
called when you have the sleeping disorder?
Rip Van Shackle.
There it is.
And that concludes halftime. Now time to send it over to Kevin Harlan as the game's about to resume.
And you are back with us live as we bring you continuing coverage of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Tyrese Halliburton with a strong contribution so far in this one.
And with all the pressure he must have felt coming into this one, it didn't faze him one bit. Fantastic start.
Yeah, you know, I think he relishes the pressure, especially in a big game like this one. He really eats that stuff up.
Siakam with it. Pass to Neesmith. And here is Siakam. And here is Neesmith. Halliburton outside. 5 to shoot. Out to Turner for the lead. Offensive rebound. Neesmith, the pass to Halliburton. On the wing, Turner. Siakam looking around. Lets it go with a 3. Traps in the tray. Siakam's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Indiana. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Outside Garland. Strus passes to Mobley. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And a minute played as the second half gets going. Mitchell kicks to Garland. 6 to shoot. And it's Mitchell missing.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-ups.
But that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. And was maybe a step out of his range.
And guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trick.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
First team foul. At the line, for Indiana, Tyrese Halliburton. One shot.
And that one misses.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
Now here's Mobley. He's got 6. Right side, Garland. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Mobley misses. Pacers leading by 5. Here's Siakam. Mitchell comes up with the rebound. And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. Count that one for Mobley.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Halliburton against Mitchell. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Halliburton outside. Good for another field goal. Number 5 on the night. 5 for 10 shooting.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Now, here's Garland. Mitchell wide open. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland. Garland's got 5 assists in the game. And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. He wants to talk to his guys.
And team strategies closely guarded. One aspect of the game the fans aren't always privy to.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
He's checked in for Neesmith.
0, Benedict Mathurin.
Mathurin passes to Turner. Indiana moving it around. Here's Nembhard. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Strus, that's for 2. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Indiana's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight, 5 of 12. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Pascal Siakam is nominally a power forward, but his versatility at both ends of the floor allows him to play a number of roles. Siakam says that's where the NBA has been going. It's always positionless basketball. I feel like I can do anything. And in today's game, Kevin, that means tremendous value for Siakam. Back to you.
Doesn't it? My goodness, David, he is something else. Thank you very much. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Outside Garland. Mitchell passes to Allen. Comes up empty down low. Indiana leading. Last season, Miles Turner became the Pacers' all-time leader in block shots.
That's a pretty impressive feat when you consider some of the Pacers who played there historically. Jermaine O'Neal, Rick Smith, Roy Hibbert. Come on now. Great work by Miles Turner. So we need to give him his flowers now, and I think he's going to continue to add to that shot block total.
Here's Mitchell, following the score by Tyrese Halliburton. Strus kicks to Garland. Mobley, a screen on Halliburton. Kicks it out to Allen. Just 5 to shoot. Outside Garland. Over Halliburton. Garland, no good. Pacers leading by 4. Siakam inside. Covered by Mobley. Siakam's shot is off. For Cleveland, they've gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Outside Garland. Back to Strus. Allen, a screen on Mathurin. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Nembhard. Mathurin with a screen on Mitchell. Here's Nembhard. Misses the 3.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
Strus finds Allen. Here's Mitchell. Mobley sets the pick for Mitchell. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Mobley against Siakam. And the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's foul number 2 for him. Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution on the court.
There's 10 seconds left in the third. Now Siakam. The 3 ball. No good that time. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. Pacers out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll be back right after this. And how about a look now at our assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. Pass to Hunter. Here's Strus, defended by Mathurin. And good, he nails it.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now, here is Halliburton. That's in. He's 7 for 12 now in the game.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Jerome passes to Strus. Here's Jerome. Pass to Thompson. Pocket 6. Strus with it. Defended by Mathurin. From deep three-point land. A shot. No good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
The offensive rebound. Tries again. And it's finished off inside by Toppin. Toppin's got his first bucket of the night.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
And that one's good. Hunter.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
And so it's McConnell with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. Pass to Mathurin. To the paint. And Halliburton gets it to go on the assist from Mathurin. 19 points for Tyrese Halliburton. The Cavaliers trailing. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Garland kicks to Hunter. Back to Garland. Pass to Strus. Here's Jerome. He's covered by Halliburton. Jerome, no good. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Toppin can't get it to go. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Hunter, no one around him. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist.
3.
Garland's got his 6th assist on the night.
A very consistent three-point shooter. Hunter shoots it well from there because of how confident he is.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He has decided it's the right time to talk.
Your Pacers Christian Dance crew are bringing the heat. Now at midcourt.
Now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for Toppin. Pascal Siakam comes in for Walker. Neesmith, he's checked in for Benedict Mathurin. And Andrew Nembhard's subbed in for T.J. McConnell. And then for Cleveland, Allen's checked in for Thompson. Evan Mobley comes in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Mitchell in for Ty Jerome. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. They were asking the team to play faster, push the ball. Coach told their players, hey, look, in this league, fast break points are the easiest. We need more of them. Can't argue with that. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Now, here's Mitchell. Oh, and the dunk by Mitchell.
A dynamic leaper with an impressive wingspan. Mitchell usually has some flashy dunks up his sleeve.
So it's the Pacers now. Halliburton up top, covered by Mitchell, and the foul called on Donovan Mitchell. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Pass to Nembhard. To the inside, Turner. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Turner stepping up big, showing you some composure and leadership there.
Halliburton against Garland. Now, here's Strus. Here's Allen. Wide open. And there's another one for the Cavaliers.
You know, for Allen, to me, guys, it's about getting into a rhythm. And once he does, he's got no problem catching and shooting.
Halliburton passes to Siakam. Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Mitchell. Pass to Turner. Now, Neesmith. Indiana moving the ball around. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Nembhard. No one near Turner as he lets it go. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. 8 points for Miles Turner.
Big props to Turner for coming through at a big moment. These late clock baskets are demoralizing to the opposition.
Now, here's Garland. Allen passes to Strus. And here is Garland. A three-pointer off the mark.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide-open look in space there.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Siakam. Shot from the inbound. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And right there, you see the impact of Siakam's length. So tough to defend once he gets to his spots.
Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Cavaliers.
Well, you know, for me, the passing has been fantastic all night. Everybody loves watching this style of basketball where the ball moves and players move. Coaches, fans, and even us broadcasters can appreciate that kind of action.
And also, guys, the confidence to keep taking the three. It's been falling, so they've got to keep going back to it.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
1:19 left in the fourth quarter. Now, here's Mitchell. Nembhard covering. Shoots from the elbow. Here's Allen. The rebound by Turner. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game?
Here's Siakam. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Mobley. And Rick Carlisle decides to call a timeout. This is a huge moment, folks, in this game. And he wants to be prepared.
Your Pacers Youth Dance Team.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Okoro's checked in. .52 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's Siakam. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. And it's Mitchell with the ball for Cleveland. Teardrop shot. Money!
and you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
And Rick Carlisle decides to call timeout. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. In terms of strategy here, any thoughts?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
A critical possession, no doubt. We'll see what they draw up.
Stand up, make some noise.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Turner for three. Nails the triple.
Proving he has the clutch DNA. Love seeing Turner up his game during these big possessions.
And Kenny Atkinson calls timeout. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Hunter's checked in for Cleveland. Garland comes in for Max Strus. We've got 22 seconds left in the game. Hunter finds Garland. On the wing, Mitchell. Mobley is screened. Tries from 16. Can't cash in. So a close game sees Indiana take this one. And now they're sitting on a commanding 3-1 lead. They've grabbed this series by the throat, Greg.
And Kevin, I don't think they're going to let it go. You can see the determination they had tonight. They don't want to drag this series out. They want to get this thing over with.
That'll do it for this broadcast of the NBA Eastern Conference Semifinals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. And now we present the player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.